it's a shame we didn't actually see that.
Yeah, I mean, that was really interesting to see.
Looking at producer Reese. But no, never mind. So a full buy here now from CLG, 5-7 on Peter, who died early on in the round before he didn't get any frags. SMG on Hazed. It's actually a full eco by Luminosity, which is the meta, the standard thing to do. When you get the bomb plants, you can go for a full buy the third round. They're still going to do exactly the same tactic. Look at Hayes. He'll go for the plant almost immediately. Hayes picking up 2 frags. I don't know how he picked up the first one. Third there as well. And really nicely done with the SMG, but they probably should have gone for that frag before they got the bomb plant, because they might have been able to get the bomb plant if they had focused their fire on Hazed. But another quick fire round as CLG make it 2-0. But full buy now by Luminosity. Jakey. Or Jackie, sorry. Did I call you Jakey?
Yeah, a little bit.
You know why I call you Jakey? Because there's a grime artist from Birmingham called JK, and I really like him. And I know a lot of you viewers right now probably don't know grime. It's just basically English rap. And you're like, English rap? English people rapping? Oh my god, man. Impossible. It's cool. Listen to it. But yeah, he's called JK, and that's why I call you JK, mate. Yeah.
That's all right, mate.
Yeah, sorry for the long story anyway.
I think our rap game is pretty much as good as our CS:GO teams, really. I
disagree, but okay. I'm not about. I mean, I know CS:GO is not great, but I like British grime. It's not too bad. That takes away. I'll call you JK from now on. Takes away JK.
Let's see what FNS can do here, as he is sacked away in Sniper. Will be spraying down onto Frost, but can't quite connect the shots. That is a shame. 3v2 right now. Hazed and Tarek standing on the CT side team. The silenced M4 and Tarek, and the Galil there over on Hazed. They want to try and get the damage off. Tarek's 100% HP. Hazed is very low, 60%, but 2 players over on Luminosity aren't great, and Hazed will get the better of Anger there. Flom will get the better of him, though, as he does spray back with that AK retaliated. Now, if we can see Tarek do what we saw over on that first round, we got the beautiful taps into the heads. Let's see if he can keep that up now, because this is going to be important for him. This is a big round to try and get those 3 rounds. Let's see if he goes for it. Up on top of the ticket box there, jumps down. Still playing very slowly. Oh! That was lovely.
No chance there. No chance, Tarek. Well done by Frost. I was about to say the way they went into towards the site wasn't the best way, simply because Hazed was allowed to pick up a frag in a position where he really shouldn't. They should, but the thing is, they got the trade almost immediately, which is the worst case scenario, which is what you should do if you do lose a player. And it's dangerous to have a 1v2. Tarek didn't actually use his Molotov, which he should have definitely used. He should have thrown that Molotov in the corner immediately, but there is a very aggressive mid push here by CLG, and Peter will start it off with a frag on Frost. Cutler takes down Flom. Hade, though. Hade's with 2, taking down both Peter and Cutler. That's a 2v2. Anger and Lex. Anger and Lex, sorry. Remaining. And again, one player will be holding the A site, the other the B, and actually Hazed. We'll be checking from Connector.
Yeah, Anger working away at top mid there. Wants to try and get a little bit of information for the T side team. Molotovs goes out there, lovely Molotov into window. If anyone's there, that will deter him. We do see Hazed spamming away. Wants to try and get a few pot shots off into the Ts that are coming through Connector, as Tarek does begin to rotate over now. Both men in CT. Both Ts on this site, though, as Anger begins to get the plant. Lex providing him with that coverage. We see the flashbangs there, allowing the CTs to push into the site, and Hazed will pick up the first. And Tarek, beautiful there, working with Hazed, gets the second. Yeah, that was nice. Fairly textbook. Flash in and take it.
Yeah, really nicely done there by the CLG players to retake the site 3-1. Luminosity, though, with a bomb plant. Their economy will look slightly better there because of that. You'll be able to go for a full buy the next round again. If not the round after that. Yeah, they should. I mean, they can. I mean, they can eco, but they can go for a buy. It seems like it will be an eco by them. They'll just buy around some pistols and just eco out a few nades on Frost. Armor on Anger. Tech 9 armor, maybe just to equalize the money ever so slightly. Maybe so he can punch a hole through their defenses. But Peter, he'll be flashed. Went for that pick towards mid, but I think he over jumped, or he didn't really go for the pick almost straight away. Instead, he put himself in the position on the left side of that window and missed his chance to take down Anger, which he will anyway. Change position across that on Palace. Now the terrorists, they're holding default positions on an eco round, not the best thing to do on the T side because you just picked off one by the CT players. There's not much you can really do. And as I say that, 3 of their players go down in quick succession. And it seems like it's another round for CLG.
Yeah, that was nice there. I mean, you know, Peter, here's the one that we want to look out for, especially with our Vulcan picks. So it would be nice to see if he can do some damage with that warp in hand. Did pick 2 frags up this round. So maybe this is where we start seeing the big players come out from him. I mean, this is the only way we're going to be able to do Cerise here, so that would be nice to see. To see if Hayes can do some damage. He just spam away into apps. Wants to try and get the frag onto Flom. Doesn't want to give him much to work with. He does have that Tech 9, and it will be a nade that finally takes him down, blowing him out of the server there.
Moment of silence for Flom. I'm here to end the reign of terror of Producer Reese. He's been completely bombing James and Dan, and it's time for that to end. This is my chance. Peter, we believe in you. CLG now, 4-1 up on the CT-sided Mirage Luminosity. They're going for pistols once more, but this time it's an A execute. No, but they're going to push through, use all the flashes and smokes that they have. They might be able to get a bomb plant, but you've got Cutler at Tetris. He should be able to evade the smokes and be still in for the action. Ready to do a lot of damage. He's got the FAMAS ready. Hayes behind the smokes, and they will be pushing forward. They're not even going to check Tetris. There's a flash from the CTs. He gets 2 frags. Flom finally takes him down. Tariq, he'll get the return. Tech 9 out. Oof. Don't give the Tech 9 to the CTs, mate. And especially to Tariq. That was massacre.
Yeah, really showing he is pretty crazy with the pistols so far. I mean, it is a Tech 9, but credit where credit is due. He did get 2 beautiful frags there with it, and one with the M4. Beautiful A-hold there from him.
Very nicely done there. Luminosity now able to go for a full buy, however. And it's an interesting choice for them to make, because, like, they went for a double eco on the T side. You don't see that. You don't see a double eco on the T side. I mean, their economy should always be in a position where they really need to just eco once. But it's an interesting choice by Luminosity. However, this round, they've got quite a lot of nades. They've got the op on Flom. He's not gone for the mid pick. Instead, they're going to go for an A execute. And wow, he makes the frag on FNS from Palace. He gets smoked off. He's going to back away towards her. Actually, in this kind of position, I think they should just back away. Don't go towards the A side because they're in rotation. But they've actually got a frag on Tariq as well. Cutler, still alive though. Takes down Hayes. Hazed with a frag, but there is a return. Peter now on his own in a 1v2. And the trades going for the advantage of Luminosity. He tries to go for a cheeky wallbang. But no shots land. There's an exchange of Molotovs. Will be shot down by Lex as Luminosity pick up their second round. Nicely done. Good A execute. They made the trades. They got the entry frag. And they ended up taking up that round. It was relatively close. Peter in a 1v2. But Lex not even allowing him to come close to defusing that bomb.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing really just crazy plays coming out from both sides right now. They're playing their hearts out. And it is lovely to see on Mirage. So, you know, going back to as we were saying before, where do you reckon they're going to end up score-wise over here on Mirage, especially on that T side?
If they keep it up, they can string some rounds. Maybe they can pick up 4 or 5 rounds on the T side. We'll wait and see, really. He does see him. Oh, and he sprays Anger with an easy frag on Cutler, and Cutler needs to know that the terrorists can see him from Connector. Nicely done by him. It should be an A push now. Got 2 entry frags, 3 for Anger, and he completely shuts. Oh, and it's 4 for Anger. Beautifully done by the terrorist player for Luminosity. He's really, really played his game. Tariq tries to stop the bomb from being planted, but he can't really do much in a 1v5. Really, really nicely done by Anger, and Hades denies him the ace as well. But 5-3, Luminosity making this a much closer game than we'd expected.
Yeah, it's all coming together now. The teams are starting to get sort of more, you know, comfortable, per se, and they're knowing what to do in these takes, and they're doing it well. So if they keep this up, Luminosity could really start to sort of, you know, rack them up, sort of rack the rounds up, I say. I didn't think he was going to quite connect that, but he did manage to.
Scary. Very scary indeed.
Yeah, that was lovely. So let's see if they can keep it moving now. Wolfroz managed to realise there is one tight underneath him. I don't think he has it. It is Peter. Oh, spun away on that ladder.
He doesn't die. He's still alive, lads. Oh dear, finally they take him down. Frost. Tariq. Oh, through the box. And almost a second. They can't lose this round. Nades follows him, and it will end his life. Ooh, death from above.
Yeah, Peter there just jumping up and down that ladder. I think they sort of
Mario
forgot
style.
about him, yeah.
He's just like up and down. He completely forgot he's still alive. But Frost took him out anyway. 5-4. Luminosity now with 4 rounds on the T side. This is very, very good indeed. CLG have to be a bit worried in this kind of situation. Peter going for the glass cannon. No armor, no nades. It's a bit of a motley purchase from CLG. Do you have all the rifles that they need? Mid control, one small window smoke, connector smoke, and they have control of mid. CTs have not been able to do much. FNS here in this little room. Oh, and he sees, he jumps through. Frost doesn't make the frag, and he actually might be able to take him out. Has the nade. Frost has to switch positions before he dies from that aerial attack by the CTs, but the nade won't land, and FNS barely survives with 1 health.
Yeah, I mean, you could blow on him and he would die at this point. Peter, though, with that AWP, might get a better of Hades here,
Oh,
unfortunately.
Frost.
Yeah, Frost sneaking in from behind, being a very sneaky B up in that vent area. Does manage to get the shot off onto him and take him down. Hayes tucked in there. No one really wants to give anyone an inch. Finally, FNS will go down. He was so very low, though. It was only a matter of time. Hayes spamming back. Does manage to connect the headshot onto Anger, but he will finally go down through a box. Lovely wallbang so far this game. Tarek can't quite do the magic he has been doing so far.
CLG are looking pretty weak on the CT side of Mirage right now. It's a Luminosity, and it's mostly because they're giving away mid far too easy. I mean, Peter should, if they put a smoke at window, should try and make a pick from connector. If they put a smoke from connector, they need to flash themselves through, or put, you know, they have to do something. You can't give away mid like that every single time. And they're just playing that. They're giving away mid, and that's allowed Luminosity to pick up 5 rounds already. 10 rounds into the game, Luminosity have half the amount of rounds. This is really good. Anger going to that mid control, coming in from underpass. This is really well played by them. It's an eco round. Oh, he has to be careful, Hades, and that's a weapon given away. Because he's on his own, they should be able to pick it up, but they don't have the balls to do that. They're actually going to back away towards the A side. That could have been a free AK-47 for them. Anger coming in from connector. These are pretty good positions here by CLG. They could definitely punish them. And there is a frag for Hayes. This is not looking good for Luminosity, who've already lost 2 players to a full eco from CLG.
Yeah, that was big. Let's see if they can keep it up now. 3 rifles in the hands of the Ts, but only 1 over on Peter. Now 2. Cutler finally picks it up, finally goes and gets it. Let's see if they can retake this, as we do see the 3v5 coming up. They begin to push into the site. The nades are flying back. They want to try and do some damage here. They don't want to let them in at all. They just want to deter them. Cutler and Tarek working in through apps. Lots of tags there onto Lex as he finally does go down. Frost retaliating though, gets 1. Beautiful shot onto Tarek, gets the 2nd. FNS is down and out. Cutler in apps, working through. Wants to try and take down Frost, and he will connect the headshot. And I think they will get the defuse there. 10 seconds, counting down, ticking, but they will get it. And that's the 6th round going over to CLG. Lovely retake there from them. It was a little bit flaky at times. Oh, they actually didn't get it. They didn't have a kit, did he? Oh, sorry, yeah.
They didn't get it.
Of course.
Well, they pick up an AK-47 and up and really hurt the economy of Luminosity, which is very good on an eco round. I mean, they can be happy for that. But again, losing 2 players like that, this is the one big mistake me and Cassidy always talk about. You can't be on your own and just allow yourself to give away a weapon like that to the CTs when they're on eco round. You always have to stick together, play it simple, play it easy, make the trades going towards the site, and don't let them get the weapons. But oh, there's an exchange of frags at mid. Flum takes down Hayes, but Peter returns. He's always got something to say here, Peter. Doesn't let them go through freely. And now they're pushing in towards the A side. They've completely given it. The CTs are going for the retake. Flash through. Tarek pops out. Oopsie daisy. Anger goes down. So does Lex. Cutler takes down Frost. And this A side execute is completely shut down. 3 frags for Tarek, who's had a pretty good game so far. And it seems like CLG are back in business with 6 rounds now. And a double op purchase here. Cutler with an op and Peter with an op that he had around before.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting now. And as you were saying, I think we need to see some more really sort of aggressive AWP plays coming out from Peter. He's playing perhaps far too laxed with it. You know, he's not really going for those faces that could sort of make the round different. Luminosity have way too much confidence, and there it is in show. Frost picked up a beautiful shot onto Peter, but Tarek will respond, taking down Lex. You know, evening up the situation. He doesn't want to let anyone run away with this round as he does begin to fall back. 4v4 now. Let's see how this one is going to run out.
They're going to win this round. And you know why? Because they stopped them from taking mid-control. They stopped them from taking mid-control the round before, and they picked it up. And that's what they have to do. They have to go for that aggressive 3-man push towards mid. Make the trade. Okay, you've lost a player, but you've gained map control. And that's very, very important on the CT side. And you gain a lot of information. Tarek takes down Hades, who's trying to push in from T-ramp. And now the attack for Luminosity completely broken down as they've only got 3 players remaining. Frost with not a lot of health, but they do have a smoke and a couple of flashes. They can go for an A execute if they want to. And it's going to be hard. A 3v3 situation in the A site, trying to take it, not the best situation to be in. Maybe it would have been better if they just pushed in from apps and hoped to get the entry frag. Whoever is holding that site.
Yeah, you are right there. It's going to be hard. Cutler does get, tagged early on there through the box, but he's still 84 HP. That's a lot on him, and he does have the AWP, so he should be fine in this situation, as we do see one man tucked away in Sandwich. That will be Anger. Tags going out, damage being spread around for the remaining T-side players. Cutler hits the shot onto Anger. As we were saying earlier, beautiful wallbangs coming out, and it will be Hayes to finally pick up a frag there onto Frost, finishing up that round. But yeah, the wallbangs we've been seeing, really beautiful from both teams. They've just not been screwing around at all.
No, he's just spreading the butter on toast there. 17 frags on Tarek to 6 deaths. We should have made him captain, mate.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Peter, I
Reece
felt like
is
that
so
was the
happy right
choice,
now.
but
He's just like, just laughing in the background. Terrace now going for that mid-control on this eco round. They've got a couple of flashes. If they go for that aggressive push to CTs, they're going to definitely be punished for that because of the flashes that the Terrace have, but they know they're on an eco round, so they're staying very passive. So it's a good call here by CLG. Frag for Hayes. Knows they're coming in from connector. They run right in front of him. Oh, he doesn't have enough bullets. M4A4. He should have just kept spraying and praying. Tarek is there with an AK-47. He's going to do the job, though. 3 beautiful spray kills by Tarek as he takes down Flom, Lex, and Anger, and they did not expect that. But it was really, I think he was just shocked. He was just like, ugh. Or maybe he's gun jammed. I don't know.
Yeah, he should have checked it before that round.
Yeah,
might have been a few
cleaned
issues
it up
there.
or something,
Yeah.
Either way, CLG now again with a double op and 8-6. Luminosity already the 6 rounds on the T side. They should be pretty happy, but they're going to go for a full or forced buy really because it's the final round of the half. If they make it 8-7, it'll be really, really good. Tarek going for that aggressive pick. He shouldn't really have done that. Now it's a 5v4, and they're going towards the A side, and they're going for a really fast rotate, but they're all smoked off here. Cutler has to jump on the box if he wants to make any picks, and Hayes is coming up from behind him. They don't know he's there. First frag, up, and it's a second. They have no idea. Hayes, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and CLG are back in the game after losing the player early on. Tarek going aggressive, and look at this. Cutler from behind as well. 4 frags in the back. And it's been disastrous for Luminosity this time round. They've really had to kind of look at both directions at the same time. Not very organized defense after the bomb plant. And it seems like CLG will make it 9-6 at the end of the first half. But very interesting round there.
Yeah, I mean, that was the thing. Hayes sort of brushed into the smoke as they put it up. They didn't see him go in. He just held it out. He had no reason to charge out until they were all out. He had the upper hand. He got the T frags. It was a lovely play from him.
Yeah,
it really was.
And a couple of popped up at the same time as well. It was really good crossfires set up here by CLG as they went for the retake. But 6 rounds, Luminosity can be happy about them. We'll see if they've got a solid CT side against CLG. This is the real test of individual skill. If they're able to hold their angles and make the right rotations and make the right dynamic pushes as well, they have to keep control of mid. Can't give CLG ability to play from mid because it just gives them so much map control and so many choices. You can go for a B split, you can go for an A split, you can jump in from window, you can go from anywhere. And it really, really limits how the CTs play. So middle, very, very important part of the map on Mirage. Make sure you hold your angles, make sure you save your smokes, and it should be all right, all good. Teams are ready. Ready, steady, go. CLG now on the T side. Are they going to go for that tech armor buy? I think they are, actually, yeah, they are. They just gave the tech 9 to Tarek.
Yeah, Tarek there.
They might go for a double. They can go for a double if they want, but they're not. No,
No, they're not going to go for it. Yeah, the Super Soldier coming out in Tarek. I mean, we've seen how strong he was with that Tech 9 previously.
Yeah.
So this could be big now with the armor as well in this pistol round. It didn't work too well for Shroud last game, so maybe we might see a repeat of history, but maybe not.
Is it me or like when somebody dies from the Tech 9, it just feels like he's getting punched? Like it sounds like...
It's that bass they've put into it. It's just like they're just kicking him out, yeah.
Wow, Frost starts it off with a headshot on Hazed from quite a distance. Nice nade on underpass as well. Cutler down to 36 health. Oh, it's actually landed on Tarek, not Cutler. He's in a good position to stop them from pushing in from connector as well. And this is nicely done by Frost. Very important positions by Frost, and he might be able to get yet another frag. Takes down Tarek. Frost doing excellently with the USP. And they've gone for 2 defuse kits, Luminosity, which is, I believe, probably a mistake. You don't really go for 2 defuse kits on the CT side in the first round. That might cost them, but either way, it's a 4v2. Lex takes down Peter. The bomb will be planted, but oof, another frag for Lex and defuse.
Yeah. What you were saying with that defuse kit, King, that's actually been quite popular with Fnatic and Titan recently.
2 defuse kits?
Yeah, what they do is they send one over to A and one over to B. On the off chance that you do lose a player on either of those sites, you have a kit left there. That was the idea behind it, and we've seen it quite popular by both teams. So I'm not sure how big it will be in the current meta, but it's interesting to see.
Yeah, fair enough. That's true. That makes sense. So you always have a defuse kit, but right now, force buy here from CLG. Tech 9's the boxing glove, as I'm going to call it now, just because of the sound. Well, Luminosity have opted for the P90 on Hades, and it's not the best weapon to buy when your opponent has got armor. Angle of the Tech 9 there to go. Oof, round before. Desert Eagle to the face. Good night, my friend. CLG now getting ready to push towards the A site from Connector and T ramp. Peter holding the flank with a Scout 9. With a Scout 9. With the Scout. Yes, the Scout 9.
Scout 9.
The Scout 9. That's just the super weapon. That if there was something like something called the Scout 9, it would, yeah, you'd buy it every round.
The semi-auto fully fire Scout. You just tap away
while you're moving
yeah.
and scoped at the same time. You'll make a shot through the smoke there, and P90 now seen on by Hazed. Hazed, sorry. It's a 2v2. The bomb's actually planted. Can go. One person can go for the defuse here. They've actually not. They've got two. Oh my goodness, Peter! Mamma mia! 3 frags with the Scout. Nicely done indeed. I was just about to say they had like 3 or 4 kits. I don't know where they went. They had 3 kits. I don't know where they went. The remaining players had no kits, so it was weird. But they should have probably gone for one guy to defuse while the other held them off a ramp. But nicely done by Peter to pick up those Scout shots.
Yeah, he did whip out some beautiful shots there. Lovely reactions from him. And
once
again,
Scout. Yeah. It's the firing squad. Cutler and Hayes with the double Scout. Oh my God, Anger though with the Juan Dig. It's madness. It's madness. It's madness today, Jackie. Absolute madness.
Some of the shots we have seen this game alone have been absolutely amazing. Stellar frags coming out, and Peter, once again, will be picking up another one. It's just amazing to see. FNS will pick up a frag onto Lex there. 2-man standing over on the Luminosity team. It's Anger and Hades. Anger will fall. Only 1 man now. The P250 in his hands. Let's see if he can turn this into a really nice clutch.
You know that it would be the best clutch like in the history of Counter-Strike, global offensive. Look, he's gone for the hammer. He's like, you know what? If I pick up this hammer, I might have a better chance of winning this round. But he realized you can't do that in Counter-Strike. So right now he's just like, okay, looking around, jump over here. We don't really know what to do. They're gonna try P250. He's actually a really good position because they can't see him, but Cutler take him down anyway. It's literally impossible because they have full armor and AKs and nades.
They were fully kitted out for that.
Poor Hades.
Maybe if you had the Scout 9, could have won that round, maybe.
Maybe if he was like starring in Mission Impossible, he would have made that round.
Just with a bullet time, just diving onto B site, doing barrel rolls.
Yeah. Slow time, Matrix style, just firing like shots against all the players before they even see him.
Yeah. It's like Wanted, just bending around corners, taking headshots.
Please don't talk about that movie. I hate that movie. It's ridiculous. Goodness me.
Based on a true story.
No, it's not. It's not. I don't believe that. Don't believe that, Jackie. Filth! Luminosity. Now, on a full eco, 2 CZs, 2 5.7s. Good weapons. Can be used. There's another headshot now. CLG going for a fast B push. Molotov down towards the van. And Molotov towards the kitchen or the supermarket or the shop. Like the corn. Todd. He'll go down. Go well Frost. One will pick up a frag on Hayes, but it's just not enough. Lex now on his own. In the CZ. I wonder where did Hayes die?
I'm not too sure. I didn't actually catch that. I don't know if that was on the entry to B. I don't think it was.
No, I think it was probably at the supermarket. I don't know. He died after they went in towards the B site. So Lex, he's probably trying to hope to kill somebody, maybe pick up an AK-47. If not, save that CZ. Yeah, Tarek is relatively low, but CLG now 12-7, and they're looking pretty solid now on the T side. Luminosity, even though they got 6 rounds on the CT, they haven't really been able to show themselves here on the CT side. But it's also because of the fact that the economy has been, they've not really had the chance where 5 rounds into it, CLG started off. Actually, Luminosity picked up the pistol round, so it's quite interesting to see that Wait, my memory has eluded me. Who won the pistol round?
I believe it was CLG.
CLG won.
No, sorry. Actually, Luminosity picked up the first pistol round, and CLG won the eco, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that's what happened. They went with the force bite and they won it. Yeah. Sorry, I was really like.
Got far too late
I didn't.
at this point.
No, yeah, it's late, but I wasn't very confident. Like CLG won the pistol round. No, Luminosity won the pistol round. So Luminosity right now have only picked up the pistol round. They lost the 2 rounds after that, and yeah, and they won the first buy. Now on the second buy, 2 AWPs, one on Flom, the other on Frost. Interesting. They're going for the double AWP, just like CLG have. They've got no AWPs on the B site. Frost is actually holding short with the AWP, which is pretty good, so you can support if they're going towards the B site from maps, and they are going to do that. Flash goes down. Frost is there in support. He can land some shots, but he won't. Tarek shot right in the face. Hayes is still alive, though. He's made 2 frags, but the trades will occur. They're able to go in towards the site with 2 players remaining, and they'll make a frag on Anger, and another for FNS. Wonderful frag on Flom. It's a 1v2 for Lex now. He's going to go straight for it through the smoke, throws a Molotov deep into towards the site. He makes the frag, but the return almost immediately by FNS, the in-game leader for CLG, as they make it 13-7 there on the buy round. And that B-site push was far too easy. Frost had to make a frag with that AWP, or he had to be at least stable, in a stable position, because in that point, like, he was just looking at the wrong place at the wrong time, and he was moving, and he just wasn't ready to make those frags. A great shot by Tarek as well.
Yeah, Anger there, just taking a few pot shots, seeing if he can hit anyone down ramp, but it won't quite connect with anyone as Peter is just tucked in, being a sneaky little bee over in the apps. Doesn't want to give an inch to the CT side team right now. Luminosity, you know, begging for any information they can get. The Deagles there, we've seen a lot of Deagle play coming out from Luminosity, and they definitely can hit the frags. Just getting slightly, a little bit of advantage there onto Cutler, but Cutler will be having none of it, getting 2 beautiful sprays there, taking down them both. Finally gets taken down by Flom. Hayes will be the one to end his spree there. See if he can keep the ball rolling now. There are only 2 men left on the CT side team. 1 will fall, 1 will avenge his friend here, as it is just Hades left. Wants to try and get that AK and win this out, but it's going to be so hard from him. 1v3 once again.
Oh, wow.
Get the shot onto Peter
That wasn't bad. I think he landed a headshot and a shot on FNS as well, but almost got the double kill. Yes, it was 1 man, 1 mission. Sadly, not a successful one. 14-7 as CLG just shown a really solid T side. And this is really an example of individual skill here. CLG a lot stronger on the CT side and a lot more organized on the terrorist side as well. As you can see, they're playing default setups, they're getting picks, they're keeping their economy really hurt, but this is a pretty good start here for Luminosity, as Frost and Flom with an AWP shot each and the nade frag earlier on means that CLG are down to 2 men. Could be around for Luminosity, but you can't speak too soon. FNS and Peter, players of quite great caliber. All it takes is a couple of frags each, and it's back to a 2-on-2. Look at Anger. He's got a great position here on the side of the smoke, and as soon as it dissipates, he'll be ready to take him out as well. They'll push right in front of them. That's an easy frag for Anger, and it's already a impossible situation here for FNS. It's a 1v5, tries to go for the flash, but Anger just fires away. 14-8. Luminosity pick up that round. Hope is rekindled, but they have to play an almost flawless CT side to come back into this, and it's a very, very tall order indeed. Mid control, they need to keep it. Luminosity have to go for that mid control. They have to get that pick, and they just have to land their shots. Cannot give any room for CLG. And CLG are going for a very fast A execute. It seems like they've got the players up ready to throw down those smokes, the CT smoke, the jungle smoke, and so they can allow them to push through. Nobody's at mid. Flom checks underpass. Now he knows he has to go back to the A site, which is what he's going to do. He's got teammates. Smokes come down. This is very good by the CT side. Good reactive play. They know they're going to play an A execute. It's very, very easily read by Luminosity. Now they just have to land their shots. Molotov down there by Tarek. He's going to be pushing in from Palace, supporting his teammates as well. FNS leading the way near Tetris. Bomb's going to be planted as well, and the CTs are behind the smokes, unable to do anything to their opponents. Tarek will pick up a frag. Hayes picking up a frag. Peter with a great Molotov on Anger, and now they're 1 man ahead. Lex will return though. He'll take down 1. FNS returns. There's a frag for Flom. It's a 2v2. FNS with not a lot of health. Finished off by Hades. Now Peter in a 1v2, but he's an excellent player. He'll start it off with 1 frag. Could make it a second. Oh, goodness me. What a frag by Peter. And what a clutch indeed. 15-8. Luminosity should have won that round. It was a easy retake situation for them. They had the advantage and they made the frags as well. But again, individual play there from CLG. And just showing that they're the bosses. Yeah. They're the team. They're the better team. They're the better players.
It was pure brilliance coming out from Peter there. Hits the spray down, just completely knocks them both out and wins it out. And now we see 1 round left to take Luminosity out. And, you know, this is one of those things, you see that. It's so hard for you because it means no mistakes. This point on, no mistakes. You have to have a dry streak. You have to win this out. And, you know, it does get you.
It does. It does. I mean, that round they should have definitely won, but again, it was more that CT's mistake than Peter's brilliance, to be honest, because he had so much time to make the shot. He should have definitely finished off Peter, but they started off as a standard A execute. Lex will make a frag for being shot down there by his bomb. Will be planted. It's a 4v3, and it seems like it might be the end of the road here for Luminosity for the final game of this evening, as they will have to play for the retake. Molotov on the CT spawn, that's going to slow them down. Peter will get the better of Hades towards mid, and now it's a 2v4 with Anger leading the way with the M4. He's finding somebody, but all the terrorists are hiding away in different corners of the map. It's a very, very difficult situation for the final Luminosity players, and it's all up to them. It's on their shoulders if they're going to be able to make it. Frost starts it off with a frag. He won't make the second. Shot down by Hazed. Anger has to go for it. He knows where Hazed is, but Hazed is going to make it a double, and that's 16-8. Very, very good performance by them. And as we expected, CLG will come out of that with